Hey, how's it going, guys? In today's video, I'm just going to be showing you basically a tip that I used to get the incantation for teleporting to Kourend. Now, I already did this on my main, but I figured I'd bust out the pier, the spooky pier, and basically just show you the tip that I used and the strategy. The reason I'm even making this video is because the videos out there, well, one was promoting RuneLite, which I don't have anything against personally, but I don't want to use a client that has, I don't know, it just seems like it's exploiting some parts of the game, and I just don't want to risk anything. I know that's like almost kind of stupid considering I'm using OS Buddy, but I feel like that's probably safer. Maybe not. But if you don't want to use RuneLite and use that, have to like download software and stuff, this is a pretty good strategy. It's like systematic and it's easy to do. It still takes a little while, but you're pretty much guaranteed to find your incantation. It took me about 10 minutes, so it's not instant like again like the RuneLite one, but it works pretty well. So I'm gonna run to Kourend and I'll see you there. So we're here at the catacombs entrance, and this is ultimately where you want to go. So, you know, if you just for some reason wanted a guide on just how to run there, there's that. But the teleportation is so incredibly convenient that I think you should definitely do this if you have anywhere near the magic level or you're planning on getting the magic level. It's 69, by the way. Yeah, so first thing you need to do is just run north of the, well, I guess you can, that's like the town square or something, I don't know. But you just run north, and then eventually you're going to run through the bank, and then after that, the library is north of that, and that is our destination. Basically what you need to do is, well, I don't think you even need to help anyone. That just gives you some experience points if you get the book they're looking for. But in the process of looking for these books, you're going to be going all around the library. So my strategy is like, it's like I said, it's simple, but it's systematic, which means you're probably not going to get confused, which this thing is like gigantic. There's a bunch of floors. So basically the thing that's important that helped me is that like I was just like going through all of these and I didn't know where to click or anything. So what you want to look for is you look on the ground and there's these lines that line up with every single like tile on the bookshelf. And all you do is you click on, see, this is like one tile, here's another tile. Now you don't look at the bookshelf because that can confuse you. You look at the ground and that will line up one tile to one area you can search. Now from here, it's pretty much up to you how you want to do it, but I go around just staying on the outside, and you're really just going all the way through the library. Now for the video, I'm going to go through the entire thing at like a regular pace. I'm not gonna like try to speed through it or anything. Just gonna do it how anyone else would probably do it. and I'll let you know how long this takes. And I th someone said there was like 30 books, so I don't know. We'll find out. I'm gonna go through the whole library. Hopefully, I don't get lost personally, but I did want to share this tip, and I'll be back in, I don't know, probably like 10 minutes after I've looked through everything and I've got all the books. Alright, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. The reason I'm just gonna like finish a little bit early is because I basically have a full understanding of how this is laid out now, and I think it's more important that I share that with you guys rather than I actually go through this entire process myself without like a clear reason to. So basically, what you need to know is that there are 3 bays, 1, 2, 3, within the library, and within those there are 3 floors. So when you're searching, there are 2 ways you can go about this, but the recommended one is to go from bay to bay and go all the way up, and then, or start at the bottom then go all the way up, and that will save you confusion. So one way you could write, you could keep track of this on a notepad, and one way you could do this would be you type in, well, I'll leave this in the description below so you can check it out, but basically you're gonna have a northwest, a southwest, and a northeast like checklist, I guess you could call it. And then what you want to do is just make sure you hit all 3 for each portion, each bay. And then from there, there's also, on the 3rd level, there's also a place within the middle there that you have to go check out. But as far as I know, that's the only really weird one. Yeah, so you just go down there. And yeah, so that way you can avoid wasting time and possibly going through the same room twice, because they all look pretty similar and it's really easy to do. But once you understand the layout, it's no longer difficult to go through properly. And you know, maybe you guys are smarter than me and maybe you figured that out right away, but I was a bit overwhelmed and the map wasn't really helping me. So hopefully that helps you guys. Just to recap, there are 3 bays on 3 levels, and then in the middle of the top floor there's one where you have to go check it out right there. And once again, the easiest way to do it is to just check off all 3 levels for each bay, and you'll get through here pretty quickly. And then the last thing I want to note is if you're looking for a specific book, I don't think this works for the incantation, but if you're doing it for oh gosh, what's the other thing called? Favor. You can basically just go to the top floor and talk to this person, and they will tell you exactly where the book is, which bay of which level. So that's really helpful. It will save you a lot of time, and hopefully this guide saved you a lot of time. So that wraps it up. Like I said earlier, I got this on the first try, but that's probably not going to happen for you. So really what you want to do is just use that strategy and make sure you mark off every portion that you go through. So obviously you can see I spent 30 minutes before that like really dawned on me. So yeah, like I said, hopefully this helped you. If it did, give the video a like, and I'll see you in the next one.